Hi, hi. Good morning. Good morning, Shiva, Praneeth. Very good morning. Right. So here, nobody else joined. What about the others? Right. Okay. So we'll be continuing our discussions of which one? These PYQs of GATE and ESE surveying leveling part 2, right? So part 1, some questions, like 12 questions we have done in our yesterday's class, up to 12 questions. So now today we'll be continuing with the other questions, you can say. Okay. Today we'll be continuing with which one? These other questions, right? Leveling part 2, surveying, right? Okay. Now here, all of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everybody is ready to crack. Get ready to crack, guys. Right. So all of you had your breakfast, everyone? Everyone had your breakfast or not? Yeah, Vivek, Anand, Shruti, Shiva, good morning everyone, right? All of you had your breakfast or not? Messi, good morning. Breakfast over? Very good. Right, what special you had everyone? What special you had all of you? Nothing special? Nothing you had? Very good. Okay, so we'll be having a good breakfast for brain, don't worry. Right, so we'll be having, now coming to this, idli, very good. Dosha, to cucumber, arayar, very good, very good. So here, right, so this is my profile, you can follow me at which, this is a web link of my profile, you can just scan this QR code to follow my profile. And what is it, a referral code you have to use always, right? That RP civil is a referral code you have to use always, right? Yes, I ate chapati. Yes, mine is over chapati, right? Right, I did not eat RP civil, I eat chapati only, right? So congratulations to GATE 2023 toppers from Unacademy, right? Okay, these are the people in top 10 from all branches of engineering. Now, so this wonderful offer is going on. So did you inform to anybody about this offer? To all your friends, juniors and everybody? To how many people you informed about this offer, all of you? Everyone. So the regarding this offer, right, to how many people you have informed? You inform to your friends, right? So you inform to your friends about this offer, right? 10% price drop will be there, flat 25% off on your referral code RP Civil, plus free extra months you will be getting if you are taking this 9 months subscription and this is 12 months 18 months subscription, right? If you take for Plus or Iconic, 9 months if you take, 2 months extra, 18 months if you take, 3 months extra, right? So Iconic also same 9 plus 2 and 18 plus 3 offer, right? What is that referral code you have to use, all of you? RP Civil is the only code you have to use, everyone, right? Right. So now coming to this, so we will be launching, right? Mostly today it will be launched, right? For faculty side it is open, right? But from student side it will be open only mostly today itself it will be open, right? SSC JEE exams in English, right? Mostly, right? So here these are the new batches which are going to start from tomorrow, right? That is July 27th, right? Jaspal sir will be starting which one? Jaspal sir will be starting highway engineering and KP sir will be starting CPM part, you can say, right? So foundation batch for this 2025 also will be starting now, you can say, all of you. So here if you wanted to enroll for this batch, you can just enroll for this batch, all of you, those who did not enroll. Right, so now Iconic students will be getting these books in printed format to their address. Now those who are unable to pay this entire fee, you can go with this no cost EMI option, so where 0% interest on this EMI, you can say, right? So this is new offline batch also will be starting on which one? This is 27th, you can say, right? So don't miss these opportunities, all of you. Now course on this is surveying plus course and course on this strength of materials, right? Both are the plus courses running now, right? So these are the free classes running GATE and ESE PYQs of this is surveying, you can say, right? Lecture 24 and leveling part 2, okay? Second part of this leveling, right? 7th chapter we are discussing, right? So now shall I start the poll, all of you, everyone? Shall I start the poll? I'll be starting the poll. 135 seconds time I am giving. Try to answer this question, everyone. अरे यार इतना जल्दी आंसर किया, but wrong answer that too. Absolutely. Very good, very good, boys and girls. Don't do that. $70 seconds more time. $50 more time. Got over na? Question 11, 12 also got over na? Yesterday itself got over na? Yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday up to 12th question we are done. Suresh, Shravan, good morning. If you want more time, you just ask me to increase the time, all of you. Should increase the timer, everyone? Is it so? Is it key wrong? We'll check it, don't worry. We'll check it, don't worry. Right, whether answer given by me is correct or wrong, we'll check it, don't worry. Right, we'll solve na? We'll solve. Right. Ram Prakash, good morning. A benchmark has been established at the soffit of an ornamental arch at a known elevation of this 100 meters, right? That arch is having how much elevation, you can say, everyone? That arch is having how much elevation, you can say? That arch is having this 100 meters elevation. If you just, that arch is having this 100 meters elevation, you can say, right, above the mean sea level, right? The back side used to establish height of instrument is inverted staff reading of which one? This is 2.105 meters, right? So what is the meaning of this soffit? First of all of you in building materials or building construction, you might have remembered, you might have studied this, right? What is it, you can say? Soffit is nothing but your bottom of this portion, na? Yes or no? So this is your arch, you consider this is your arch now. Yes or no? This is your arch. Let us say this is your benchmark established, right? Benchmark with reduced level of which one? This is 100, you can say, right? Yes, no? 100, you can say. What is it? Answer right only? I did not get you. Right. So here, you don't want me to solve. Directly write, you want me to write the answer? Is it so? Okay. So here you are taking what reading if you just observe? So what reading you are taking, right? That is your which one? 2 point how much you can say? That is your 2 point, what is the reading? 2.105 na? So 2.105, right? 2.105 you can say, right, like that, is not? So inverted staff means the staff is in the reverse direction, right? Is not? 0 will be located at this top, right? So inverted staff, already we have done some questions now in yesterday's class. Normal staff means what? 0 will be at the bottom. Inverted staff means it will be kept reverse at the top, okay, like that. So now tell me, right, what is that a reduced level of this line of sight or height of instrument? What is the reduced level of this line of sight or height of instrument is what? 100 minus which one? This is 2.105 na? What is that 100 minus this 2.105? Tell me all of you. How much it comes to be? What is the value? Everyone. This is your soffit of this arch. Bottom. What is it you can say? 100 minus 2.105. Somebody calculate and tell me. 97.895 na? Yes. Now the forward side, right? What is it taken? A forward side and reading with a normally staff held, right? What is the meaning of this normally staff held? Normally staff held means a 0 will be kept at which one? This bottom only, no? Taken on the recently constructed plinth, right? So let us say this is your ground you are having, right? Let us say this is your plinth constructed, right? What is this? You can say this is your plinth level, you can say, right? Is now. So this is your plinth, right? On this it is a normal staff reading only now. So what is it? A normal staff reading taken, right? 1.105. So then the elevation of this plinth is, right? So how can you get that a reduced level of this plinth now? Reduced level of this plinth is equal to which one? So reduced level of this height of instrument or this line of sight minus 1.105 we have to get it now. So what is it? You can say 97.895 minus 1.105, right? How much is that a reduced level of this plinth comes to be, everyone? How much is the reduced level of this plinth? You can say, because we know the reduced level of this point minus 1.105 will give the reduced level of this plinth, right? 96.79, 96.79 meters, right? It's not. So what is that? You can say 96.79. Which option is correct, right? Option D will be the correct now. So key is correct or wrong? Key is correct or wrong? All of you observed where you have done mistake, everyone? Everyone, where you have done mistake is clear, all of you, right? Right? Shall I wait? Okay, just note it and tell me, those who are noting. I'll wait. Done? This one is done? Not done? Okay, note it and tell me. Should I wait previously or this one? Previous slide or this one? Okay, 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 Messi. Previous slide I'm waiting, don't worry. What is the confusion? Tell me. Soffit is nothing but your top. That is a benchmark you are having with 100. Are simply you observe. Why you are worrying about? Simply observe the diagram, right? Here it is a soffit, na? Here it is a soffit, right? Now if you wanted to get the reduced level of this line of sight, right, what we can do? This is 100, right? This is 100. So this line of sight or this height of instrument is which one? This is below this soffit, na? So whenever it is below this soffit, that 2.105 to be added or to be deducted? Tell me. You see, it is to be added or it is to be deducted. Simply once you draw the diagram, everything will be clear, na? Bending moment, reduce the level of this soffit point, we know, and height in the inverted staff reading we have taken. Now when you are taking the inverted staff reading, like this only, right? So here it is 0 and here it is which one? This 2.105 you are having, right? So now to get the reduced level of this line of sight, so we have to deduct 2.105 from 100 now. Then you will be getting the reduced level of this which one? This you can say, right, 100. Reduced level of this line of sight or height of instrument, right? Then how can you get the reduced level of this plinth or bottom? Reduced level of this height of instrument, we know that that minus which one? So this plinth level is the bottom level. So that minus which one? This force, right? We have to deduct it, na? Yes or no? Tell me. Messi, this plinth is at the plinth is below the height of instrument or above the height of instrument? It is below the line of sight or above the line of sight? Tell me. That plinth level is below the line of sight or above the line of sight? Where is that line of sight, right? This is the line of sight, this is plinth. Tell me, where is it? Plinth level is below the line of sight. Na? Whenever the plinth level is below the line of sight and this is the staff reading you are getting, to get the reduced level of this plinth, we have to deduct 1.105 or we have to add this 1.105. We have to deduct this 1.105. Yes or no? We have to deduct this 1.105. Now it is clear or not? It's not? It is clear now? Right? Okay. Or simply if you just observe, right, do you remember that formula, right? What is that? You can say reduce the level of which one? You can say reduce the level of this top surface will be equal to what is it? You can say reduce the level of this bottom one plus which one, plus which one, plus this back side, plus this foresight, right? Do you remember this this one for inverted shaft rating, right? What is it? You can say reduce level of this top is 100, we know. So reduce level of this bottom plinth, that we do not know. Plus what is the back side you are having, right? That is your 2.105, 2.105, plus what is the foresight you are having, that 1.105, right? 1.105, right? So simply, right, what is the reduce level of this bottom you will be getting? You will be getting the same answer or not? Yes, you will be getting the same answer at 96.79, right? Got it? Option D will be the correct answer, right? So shall I move to the next question? 14th question. So I'll be starting the poll. Try to select the answer of you. YouTube, nobody is answering. 4 people are there. Shiva only answered correctly. Maru, Frimil. Good morning. So what is it you can say here? First assertion, right? What is that assertion? You can say, if you just repeat, what is that assertion? Curvature correction must be applied when the sides are long, right? Sides are long means we are observing from the long distances. So curvature effect comes into picture definitely or not? Yes, that curvature effect comes into picture definitely, you can say, right? Reason, what is that reason? Line of collimation is not a line, but it is tangential to the level line. Line of collimation is not a level line, but it is tangential to the level line. So correct or not? Yes, no? What is that line of collimation? This is your earth, you can say. Any line which is your, which one? This is your level line, no? Yes or no? This is your level line, right? This is your level line, and you are keeping the staff in this manner, no? You are keeping the staff like this. But when you are having the instrument at this place, right, that a line of sight will be like this, now. So this is only our line of sight, na? So this line of sight is not equal to that level line, right? That is the reason we have to apply this curvature correction, na? Isn't no? Line of sight and this level line both are not same. So that is the reason we are supposed to apply which one? That is the reason we are supposed to apply which one? This curvature correction, na? If you just remember it, that is why we have to apply this curvature correction or not? Definitely. That is why we apply this curvature correction, right? So because of this reason only, right? Because line of sight and this level line are not same. So only curvature correction must be applied, right? So which one is correct? Option assertion is correct, reason is correct, right? And reason is a correct explanation of assertion only, na? Is that no? And the reason is a correct explanation of assertion only or not? Obviously, yes. Reason is a correct explanation of assertion only. Obviously, you can say it like that. Is it clear? Right. Shall I move to the next? Right. 15th question I'll be moving on to. Right. So this is your fourth slide. Right. So this 15th question. Right. Shall I start the poll? I'll be starting the poll. 120 seconds time I'm going. Try to solve this. Vivek only answered correctly. What about the others? Only Vivek answered. What about the others? Missed units, you have to be careful. Yes, yes. Mr. Tell me. Should I increase the timer or not? Okay. Alright. Here only one person answered correctly, right? Why? What about the remaining? So here a lighthouse of which one? This is 120 meter size is just visible above the horizon from a ship, right? Just above the horizon, right? The correct distance, right? The correct distance between the ship and the lighthouse, considering a combined correction for this curvature and this refraction, right? Yeah. Yeah, you practice more, right? You practice more, definitely you will be getting, right? If you practice more, na, see, are you practicing? Are you revising or not revising? Are you revising or not revising? You have to revise it, right? You have to revise it and you have to practice the questions, right? Then only you'll get the confidence, right? Otherwise, you will not get it, okay? Because, but still, why? Are you solving the questions? PYQs, we are solving in the special classes, right? Again, are you solving after the class is over? Yeah, again after yeah, that is important, right? That is important, right? At least 3 times 4 times you have to complete the PYQs now. 3 times 4 times you have to complete the PYQs, right? Then only it is possible, right? Otherwise it is impossible, okay? You have to be careful, right? Then only it is possible. You have to get right, then only you can solve which one. This PYQs you have to solve, right? If you are already very thorough with the subject, no need of solving PYQs 2 times 3 times 4 times. But if you do not have much knowledge on the subject now, then you have to solve this PYQs many number of times, right? Compared to others, you have to solve 2 times extra, okay? Then only it is useful, right? Whichever the subject, right? Whichever the subject you are weaker in, right? Not only this one. Suppose if you are weaker in any one subject, you try to solve, you try to revise that for many number of times and try to solve the questions PYQs for many number of times, right? Then only you will get full confidence, right? Same confidence as that of other subjects you'll be getting, right? Right. So now tell me, right, what is that? Do you remember that D will be equal to which one? 3.855 root h na, 3.5 3.855 root h na, ऐसा ना, ऐसा ना, प्रसाद सोनम श्रवण, beginning, or 3.855, which one? This is root c. So what is that? You can get it if you just observe it. So that D you will be getting it in kilometers now. So what is it? You can say 3.855 into, right, what is the h? You can say lighthouse height is 120 meters now. So then tell me, right, what is the D equal to how many kilometers if you just observe? So that is equal to how many meters? First of all, tell me how many kilometers you are getting, all of you. How many kilometers you are getting it? 42.229. So that is which one? This is 42.229. So now how many meters it will be? 42229 meters now. So in the question it is asked in the meters, right? You have to be careful, right? In the question it is asked in the meters, right? So now you imagine how much attentive you must be when you are reading a question. When you are reading a question, how much attentive you must be. You have to be very much attentive now. Otherwise it will go, right? You know the procedure, but if you did not see that, if you do not see that question is asked in the meters, then you will be answering the value in the kilometers, right? 42.226 is waiting for us, is not? So you have to be careful, right? You have to be careful, right? Is not? So shall I move to the next question? So this is 16th question. I'll be starting poll. 120 seconds time I'm giving. Shiva answered correctly. What about the others? So if you want more time, you just ask me to increase the time, all of you, I'll increase. Time you want? Okay. Vivek also answered correctly. Shruti also answered correctly. Avi, good morning. Right, okay. So we'll be going for this, right? The following measurements are made during the testing of a leveling instrument, right? Instrument at P, staff reading at P1, instrument at Q, and staff reading at P1, staff reading at Q1, instrument at Q, staff reading at P1 and Q1, right? So P is close to which one, right? What is it you can say? P is closer to what? P is close. P1 is closer to P. Actually, this is P1, right? P1 is closer to P, and Q1 is closer to Q. If the reduced level of this station P is 100 meters, then the reduced level of this station Q is, right? You are asked to identify the reduced level of this station Q, right? How can you identify the reduced level of this station Q? So here, if we just observe, right, what is that you can get it? First, we have to go for this difference, na? Is or no? First, yeah, reciprocal. It is reciprocal one only, no? Is or no? Reciprocal one only. So, can you tell me what is the delta H you are having? If you just observe, delta H you are having. Delta H is nothing but your it is your which one? This HP, na? So this is your HP, and what is this one? This is your HQ, you can say, right? So this is your which one? This is HP dash, and this is your HQ dash, na? So like that only, HA HB HA dash HB dash, right? Instead of A and B, you are having this P and Q, right? What is it you can say? So we can write it as this HA minus this HB plus what is that? Plus HA dash minus this HB dash, right? Divided by which one? This 2. So how much it comes to be if you just observe it? Tell me. 2.8 minus 1.7. 2.8 minus this 1.7 plus what is that you can say? This is your 2.7 minus 1.8, right? So 2.7 minus this 1.8. Okay. So divided by this 2, right? How much it comes to be? That delta H comes to be, that delta H comes to be plus 1 or minus 1? That delta H comes to be plus 1 or minus 1? Plus 1 meters, na? So plus 1 meters, right? So now tell me, right, what is that reduced level of this Q point? So reduced level of this P plus or minus delta H, na? If that is positive, you substitute positive only, right? What is that you can say? 100 plus 1, that is equal to 101.0 meters, na? That is 101.101 this 0 meters, right? Which option is correct now? The 16th question, right? Option C will be the correct answer, or not everyone? Option C will be the correct answer, right? A, B, C, D, right? So 101 is correct, right? Got it? So sigma H, if you are getting positive, add. If you are getting negative, subtract, right? Yesterday we have done one question which is negative, na? So no, there subtraction we have done, na? Is that no? Shall I go to the next question of you? Shall I go to the next question, everyone? 17th question. Right, I'll be going on to this, right? Try to select the answer of you. Okay, 90 seconds time I'm giving. There are two questions of this kind, you can say. Mm. 100% wrong answer. Okay, very good. Right, we'll check it. We'll check it how to identify that. Messi answered correctly. Right. So here, during the leveling work along a falling gradient, right, using a dumpy level and a staff of 3 meter length, the following successive readings were taken, right? So whenever it is a falling gradient, the staff readings must be increasing, na? Whenever it is a downward gradient, the staff readings must be increasing continuously, na? Always the first and foremost reading will be which, right? This is your instrument, you can say. The first and foremost reading will be which one? This is back side only, no? So the first and foremost reading will be back side only, right? This 1.785, right? So now next, what is that you are taking if you just have the 2.935, right? So this is your 2.935 if you just have it. This 2.935, either it can be intermediate side or it can be foresight, right? Why? How can you say that? Next reading if you just observe, right? Next reading if you just observe, right? It will be increasing, but here it is decreasing, right? What does it mean? What does it mean? It means that instrument is changed now. Instrument location is changed now, right? That is why you are getting which value? That very less value, that is your 0.36, right? Got it? So now, so this 2.935 must be foresight, na? Yes or no? This must be foresight, na? Yes or no? This must be foresight, right? This is your back side. This is your foresight. Again, this is your back side, na? This 0.36, right? This is your back side you are having, right? Yes, na? After that, right, 1.32 you will be taking, right? 1.32 compared to this reading, right? This reading is increased, right? So this will be which one? Last reading again. This is your foresight, right? Back side foresight, you are having, right? Which option is correct now? Option A will be the correct answer. Got it, all of you? Understood? Everyone understood this? Here actually, whenever it is a downward gradient, means the staff readings must be increasing or staff readings must be decreasing. If you just remember, we have mentioned this point in our plus class also. For downward gradient, staff reading must be increasing. But here what happens? The first two values are increasing, right? This is first reading, obviously backside, is not? Whatever the leveling work you are doing, the first and foremost reading must be backside on the benchmark, is not? Do you have any doubt in that? No doubt. So this first reading will be backside, you can say that 1.785. Next second reading on this staff on this other side you are taking, that must be which one? This is increasing compared to the backside. Yes, it is increased. So either it can be foresight or which one? This intermediate side, we don't know exactly, right? But next reading is decreasing 0.36, right? When it is decreasing, tell me. If you are taking from the same location of this instrument, it has to increase, but it is decreasing means after this staff instrument is set up now, new instrument is set up now, then only you will be getting this 0.36 very chota bacha reading, you can say small reading. When to get this small reading? It is only possible if instrument is shifted. When instrument is shifted, this point will be the last station point, and with respect to the first instrument station, this is the last reading, so it is foresight, it is not intermediate side, right? Next after that, so backside and second reading 2.95 is foresight, right? Next, what is that 0.36? It must be backside, and again because this is a point of no reduce level. Then again, what is it? You can say next reading is increasing means it is a foresight or intermediate side. So no further readings are there. This is the last reading, therefore it is foresight, right? Got it, Vivek? Everyone others also understood? Is not? So now shall I move to the next? So this is your 18th question. Select the answer of your Vikas Kumar. Very good morning from YouTube. Shiva only answered correctly. Vikas from YouTube also answered correctly. Similar question, already we have solved this kind of question in the starting itself. Shiva Vivek only answered from special. What about the others? Shalab, good morning. Anant Messi also answered correctly. Right. The benchmark with a reduced level of 155.305 has been established at the floor of a room, right? So at the floor, which one is established? That is your benchmark is established. Na? Benchmark is established. It is required to find the reduced level of this underside of this roof of this room using a spirit leveling. Okay. The back side to the benchmark has been observed as 1.5 meters, right? So this is your instrument and you are observing the back side to the benchmark, right? What is that reading observed as back side to the benchmark? If you just observe, this is your 1.5 na? Now whereas the foresight to are being observed as 0.575 staff held inverted, right? Why staff will be held inverted? Because that is your roof na, that is your roof, or you can say that is your roof, you can say. So staff must be held in the inverted position only, right? So now what is this reading given? If you just observe, that is 0.575, right? Then the RL of this reduced level of this R will be, right? This is your roof point R. So how can you get that a reduced level of this R? If you just observe, so from benchmark you have to add this 1.5, then you will be getting the reduced level of this line of sight. Then if you add this 0.575, then you will be getting the reduced level of this R na. Reduced level of this R is equal to that benchmark reduced level plus this back side plus this foresight, right? This is your foresight and this is your back side na. So tell me how much it comes to be, right? That is your 155.305 plus what is the back side? 1.5 plus what is the foresight? 0.575. So tell me how much is at a reduced level of this R point we are getting, right? How many meters you are getting, all of you? Check it and tell me. 157.38 meters, right? 157.38 means, right? Which option will be correct? Option C will be the correct answer, na? Yes or no? Option C will be the correct answer. You can say it like that, yes, na? So now shall I move on to the next question, all of you? Okay, I'll wait 1 sec. Not tell me, I'll wait. So leveling will take 3 or 4 more classes, because it is also one of the most important topic from gate point of view as well as ESE point of view, right? and state examinations point of view also, right? Many questions will be getting from this, definitely. Done? Now this is your 19th question. 120 seconds time I am giving. Do you remember the sensitivity of this bubble tube, everyone? Thirty seconds more time. If anybody wants more time, you just ask me to increase the timer. Shruti answered correctly. What about the others? Arey yaar. I told you. Okay, it's over already. By the time I moved my cursor there, it's over. Okay. Don't ask in the last 1-2 seconds, okay? Because it is impossible. Now, the staff reading at a distance of 80 meters from a level with a bubble tube at its center is 1.52 meters, right? What is that L you can say if you just observe it? That a distance measure, right? What is that a distance measure? That L will be equal to that 80 meters now. And when the bubble is moved 5 divisions, right? What is that a number of divisions that bubble is moved? 5 divisions now. The reading is 1.6 meters, right? Now tell me, right, what is the yes? That is a change in the staff reading, na, right? What is the change in the staff reading? Tell me. 1.6 minus this 1.52 na. So 1.6 minus this 1.52 will be equal to, right? What is the change in the staff reading? Is equal to 0.08 is the change in the staff reading na, everyone. 0.08 meters is a change in the staff reading. Yes, you are having na, is or no, right? And now tell me, right, the angular value of this one division of this bubble is, right? Angular value of this one division of this bubble is nothing but your sensitivity of this bubble tube only. Do you remember that? S by ln into, what is it you can say? This S by ln radians, right? How can you convert that if you just observe into degrees? 20? Anyone remember that? If you don't remember what 2062, hello all of you, tell me that number. Hello, forgot that number, everyone. 206265, right? 206265, you can use it. Or if you forget that number now, simply what you do, this is in radians. How can you convert that into degrees? You can say pi by 180 by pi, it can be converted into degrees. When you multiply with 60, again it is converted into minutes. When you multiply with 60 again, it will be converted into seconds, right? Either you can use this one, right? If you forget that number, you can use this one, right? Radians to degrees, 180 by pi. And degrees to minutes into 60. Minutes to seconds into further 60, right? Which one you will use? First one or second one? As you wish, right? 0.08 meters is change in the staff reading. Divided by this only we have to use it now, yes or no? D by N we have to use, or S by L only we have to use? S by L only we have to use it now. L is nothing but your 80, N is 5 divisions it is changing into 206265, right? So tell me how many seconds you will be getting if you just observe. How many seconds this value will be getting? Tell me. How many seconds will be getting, all of you? Manisha, good morning. 41.25 seconds, right? 41.25, 41.25, right? Option B will be the answer present, right? Like that. So shall I move to the next question, right? 20th question? Shall I? Right. Okay, okay. Noted it. Done? Here. Solve this. 120 seconds time I am giving. Vivek Shiva answered correctly, 100% correct answer. What about the remaining? Right, 60% only answered correctly. So a line of levels has been run from a benchmark of elevation. So benchmark means its elevation is already known to another benchmark of elevation means that elevation is also already known, right? The sum of the back sides, right, measured is which one? 16.26, and the sum of the four sides is 16.29, right? Then the closing error is, right? So now tell me, right, what is the closing error? If you just observe, tell me all of you. Generally that closing error is nothing but which one? Closing error is nothing but your measured value minus this true value. No? What is it you can say? Measured value minus this true value or not? Yes, measured value minus this true value, right? So that is your error, you can say, right? So now tell me, right, what is that measured value? If you just observe, that is a sum of the back sides minus this sum of this four sides. Na? So these back sides and four sides are measured values, right? What is the sum of the back sides? You can say how much? How much it is? 16.26 minus 16.29, right? What is it? You can say sum of the back sides minus the sum of the four sides, right? How much it is a value? Tell me. 16.26, so minus 0.03, right? Minus 0.03, right? You have to be careful, right? And now what is that a true value? If you just about a true value is nothing but your last point reduce level minus this first point reduce level, na? Yes or no? Last point reduce level minus this first point reduce level, you can say, right? So what is that last point reduce level? Those are true values, na? Because those are existing already, na? So 23.5 minus which one? 23.47, right? What is it? It comes to be, it comes to be plus 0.03, na? Plus 0.03, right? So therefore, right, what is the error? If you just observe, what is the error? Error is equal to the measured value minus this true value, right? What is the measured value? Minus 0.03 minus what is the true value? Plus 0.03, right? What it comes to be, you can say minus of this 0.06, na? So how much is that answer? So minus 0.06 will be the answer, or not, all of you? Yes, now is it clear, all of you? Clear, all of you? Minus 0.06 will be the answer. How it will be, right? So shall we move to the next question, 21st question, all of you? Shall we? You just note it and tell me, all of you. I'll move on to this next question. Clear, all of you? This is the check we have to do it, na? So sum of the back sides minus sum of the four sides is equal to last point reduce level minus first point reduce level, right? So whichever the true values, right? Already benchmarks are of known elevation means those are true values, but a measurement we are doing something wrong. That is why sum of the back sides minus sum of the four sides we are not getting equal to LRL minus FRL, right? Yes, yes, simply, yeah. Not and tell me then. Done, Shruti? Okay, note it and tell me once done, tell me. So from ESE also you will be having almost which one? This is 45 questions you are having from ESE. You imagine. In ESE you are having 45 questions almost, right? So this is the last question of the gate. 20 questions from gate and 45 questions from ESE you are having. You imagine how much important this topic is. Okay. 45 previous questions are there from this leveling. Only leveling. So this is 21st question, huh? This kind of questions, many questions we have solved. So 105 seconds only I am giving the time. See, not only for state examinations and SSC JE, even for GATE and ESE also, when you solve GATE PYQs and ESE PYQs, now there will be repetition of many questions you are observing or not. Similar pattern questions, many questions are repeating or not. Absolutely they are repeating, you can say. Is not? So whenever the same questions are repeated again, it will be very easy, na? Yes or no? And that too, especially for IISc Bangalore, there is more possibility of repetition, you can say. Is not? So that is why previous question solving is very, 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 very important compared to anything else. Shiva Vivek answered correctly. Anand also answered. Shruti also answered correctly. Because this question is already solved many times, so that is why I have given which one? This one. Yeah, gate questions are already over. Yes, no? If any question is there, 2023 gate I did not check. So up to 2022 only there. 21, 22 there is no leveling question. In gate 21 and 22 there is no leveling question. 2023 gate I did not add. So 2023 gate and 2023 ESC I'll be doing it at a time, right? At the last. Okay. Yes, 2024 chances are there definitely. So up to 2022, those are the 20 questions we are having. Okay, right. Now coming to this, right, what is it you can say? To find the reduced level. No, not yet finished, right? There people are not attending, na? Just only 1-2 persons are attending. Then I stopped in between. Then I stopped in between, right? I said I'll be restarting that series again when transportation starts again. Okay, because when people are not there, whom should I teach? I should teach myself only. Yes, na? Right. Okay. Yeah. So to find the reduced level, right? When the next transportation starts, na, then it will be happening, right? Yes, Vikas Kumar correctly answered from YouTube, right? To find the reduced level of a roof slab of a building, the staff readings were taken from a particular setup in the leveling instrument. The readings were 1.050 with the benchmark and 2.30 with the staff below the roof slab and held inverted, right? Taking the reduced level of the benchmark as 135.15 meters, reduced level of this roof slab will be, right? So same question if you just observe. Is it a different question? It is exactly the same question, na? So what is it you are having? Roof slab you are having, and also what is it you are having? Benchmark, right? So here this is your benchmark and this is your roof slab. Yes, no? This is your roof slab, right? So here this is a benchmark, right? What is the staff reading you are taking? If you just observe on the benchmark, this is your benchmark, and the staff reading on the benchmark comes to be how much? What is the staff reading on the benchmark taken, everyone? Staff reading on the benchmark is what? 2.30, na? 2.30. 2.3. Okay. Okay, yeah. Previous series I have completed. Yes, previous series is done, but a recent one I did not do it, right? I have stopped in between because nobody is attending. That's what. Previous series I have done. Yes. This is 2.3 or which one? 1.05 na? Okay, 1.05 with the benchmark. Okay. So this is which one? This 1.05 meters with the benchmark, right? This is your which one? This back side na? This is your back side, you can say, right? So now if you are keeping the staff in the inverted direction from the roof, right? What is it a reading given if you just observe 2 point? For this it is your 2.3 na? 2.3. Now what is a benchmark reduced level? You can say benchmark reduced level is given as your 135.15, right? 135.15, right? So now tell me what is at a reduced level of this roof if you just observe? Reduce the level of this benchmark plus this backside on the benchmark plus backside on the benchmark plus this foresight on this roof slab, you can say, right? So what is the reduce level of this benchmark? 135.15 plus what is the backside? 1.05 plus what is the foresight? 2.3 if you just observe, right? So therefore what is at a reduce level of this roof slab, everyone? How much you are getting, everyone? How many meters will be getting, all of you? How many meters will be getting? 138.5 meters, na? 138.5 meters, right? Everybody got the same answer or different answer? 138.5 means, right? Which option is present? You can say option D will be present or not? Yes, that option D will be the correct answer, you can say, right? So okay, we'll stop with this, or shall we go for one more question and stop? Chutti? Okay, we'll stop here then. Anyone having any doubts in our any questions, discussions? Anyone having any doubts in our any discussions till now? Any questions anywhere? Clear everything? Right. So do attend PYQ series, right? Because these PYQ series are very important, right? PYQ series are very important, right? It's now I am taking these classes beyond my hours, allocated hours, right? Extra. Okay. So when I am able to spend extra time for you, but why can't you spend extra time for yourself? Okay, you have to spend it. It is for your benefit only, right? Yes, we have to do them, right? We have to do them, right? We did not stop. We did not do that now previously because I was taking everyday class, but nobody was attending the class. What should I do? Only just one person, two persons were there. What should I do? I stopped it. When people are not interested in learning, what I'll do? Okay, next time we'll see. Next time we'll see. Right. Thank you all of you. Have a good day. Thank you.